All right, getting things going. Let me just check to make sure everything looks good on my end. Uh, Still not popping up. All right, there it is. All right, we'll see if anyone drops in. Kind of a little late from what I typically do. Um, but I do have some friends in different time zones, so I thought I should I should do this for them. Blondie is here, hooray! But also Arthur DePau? DePaul? Hello, Arthur. All right, and I'm working with some characters that from our channel, original characters that we get requests from on our Patreon. Someone wanted Rosa and something involving some microbots. Lisa's here. Hey, Lisa. Charles Buchanan, Superior Cyber Godzilla. Hello. And also, someone suggested something with David giving some advice to Danny's babysitter. Like a Cyrano de Bergerac type of situation. Charles asks, how are you, buddy? I'm doing fine. So far. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be mostly coloring these assets. Maybe as I'm working on them, I'll make some improvements. But I'm particularly happy with how this Rosa asset came out. Fun little POV here. And also, we're going to test the boundaries of YouTube and see if maybe they think this is too naughty. I'll just focus on this. See, this is just two microbots. One's helping the other out of a canyon. There's nothing nefarious about this. All right, and I have a color palette here for Rosa. My Kuru-san says, my birthday is on June 27th. Oh, and I could like it. Like. I wish I did I wish I did birthday stuff other than shout outs. I just don't have the time. My Koro-san. I see a Smurf. I still have to do that giant Smurfette thing I want to do. Crazed Core is here with greetings. Hello, Crazed Core. All right. So yeah, I have a color palette here for Juana. I don't have one for the little microbots yet because these guys are still in beta. Oh, I don't think I mentioned her name. This is Penelope. This is someone that Jade is actually interested in, has a crush on. And Penelope's a tattoo artist and actually the one that gave Jade her tattoo. So I'm going to try and think of some funny stuff whenever we get around to this one that David would be saying to help Jade with this date. All right, and as you can see, I usually do the outlines in like red and blue. It usually helps. Usually I do this when like I have to trace something, like if I want to get a background or like an expression exact. But it also just helps me focus with you know different details in different areas. Uh, so we could make this outline black right now. Same thing with these other details here. This is still kind of a sketch, so there's going to be some parts where I still have to close the shapes to color them in. It kind of looks cool in black and white, to be honest. Oops. Yeah, this is sort of a mess of like different kinds of shapes. Some of them are groups, some of them are graphics or movie clips. Da, da, da. Oh, Superior Cyber Godzilla is very happy to see Juana. All right, so this would be for her clothes, skin. This is hair. Oh, this is hair and skin. Hair, skin, hat. When she wears a hat, and clothes. All right. I should actually put this color palette inside the movie clip, and I could start adding color. Yeah, I basically had this idea for Juana Rosa to do like a corporate ad for her company, Rose Tech. And from the animations we made so far, there's just been a little hint of that, and it's been a like an Alexa type device called an Azteca. It looks like one of those Aztec temples. And it plays music. So there's definitely going to be a somewhat of a Mesoamerican kind of a theme with the products that they create. I don't know if this looks better with an outline or not. I'll play around with it. Animation Rookie, a tutorial this late at night. You don't have to worry, Animation Rookie. I'm more or less covering similar ground that I did when I made the Haley Banks asset. I still need to draw something. This week I actually wanted to draw something from Rory Ocelot because she has some fun looking original characters. And she's done some fan art for our channel a few times. I might not have time tomorrow, but maybe on Sunday I'll try showing how I actually draw. I think the last few times I haven't really drawn anything. I've just sort of been coloring. Is this a character rig tutorial? Um, Not really. It's this is more like art. It's not going to be very much animated since it is in POV. Maybe these little guys here will be animated. So they'll get like the rig treatment. I'd say this is more. Oh yeah, Rory's here. Hello, Rory. I really like your original characters, Rory. Uh, NY Tunes. Will Juana Rosa appear in a future animation with David and Danny? Yeah, for this one, like I was mentioning, I wanted to do like a corporate video explaining like what the company does. The company. So I might do something like that, and I was maybe gonna have David and Danny there. Like she's having trouble with finding her microbots, asking her niece and nephew to help find them. Um, I commend you. You're working on animations even if it's late at night. I'm almost always working on this stuff. Almost always. It's my job in a lot of ways. And as I've mentioned before, it's when it comes to work, it's not so bad. But as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I do have friends in other time zones. So sometimes they miss it when I do really early streams. Sometimes they miss it when I do a stream in the afternoon. Also, given the nature of this particular piece right here, this is also in a way testing like what I can possibly get away with on these live streams. YouTube didn't seem to mind the pseudo foot worship I was doing with Quagmire and Lois Griffin, so let's bump it up a notch. Let's see what Mr. and Mrs. YouTube have to say about this. I hope I want to see Scott in Haley Banks' ear. Yeah, someday. I definitely want to do that if I can't think of if I can't think of anything else to do with Scott and Haley. We'll see what they do as the season finale is getting closer. I want to see if they actually become a couple because they've been teasing it, especially with some of these recent episodes. Uh, I guess you could tell me real quick what coffee you drink to keep you energized to make these animations. You mentioned in your last tutorial you drink coffee to keep yourself energized. Let's not talk about what that thing is, Animation Rookie. Let's focus on what I do for my coffee breaks. But yeah, with the way I've been being more mindful of my diet, I try to limit myself to one coffee break per day. And I usually do that at night. I actually had my coffee break recently. It's usually like around for me when it's 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I'll make myself a cup of coffee with like a little cream on it, and maybe like a little treat. Like the other day from Juneteenth celebration, I had some red velvet cake, so I'll have like a tiny little slice with coffee for the next few days, or just whatever desserts I have lying around. I'll get like a little slice of something. That keeps me going, and that also keeps me motivated. Like if I'm struggling with something, it will give me an excuse to sort of walk out of the room and just take a breather. I kind of wish I had that excuse the other day. I was doing some work on the Lisa Simpson game, the Attack of the 50-Foot Vegetarian, and I got stuck on something in the programming, and I just sort of was at my desk just trying to isolate the issue, spending like close to 3 hours just trying to figure out this one little thing. When I think I would have benefited more from walking away and just not thinking about it, just taking a breather. But I sabotage myself sometimes. It's a thing. But yeah, coffee break. Any kind of coffee is good. Just have something sweet. Actually, I think having like a little dessert just gets you pumped to keep working. Uh, Oh, Rory. Actually, I wanted to do something with your Ocelot character, and I think it was a Fox character. Because I have such a hard time doing crossovers that I don't think would like be within the realm of possibility. Yeah, your Fox OC and your Ocelot OC. I can imagine doing a like a short with him, like in the credits sometime. I like those characters. Arts loves French bulldogs is here. I have to go. Of course. Hi, Arts, and bye, Arts. Morgan Fox. Aw. Is Rory and Morgan based on anything or anyone? Are they? Is that like you and your friend or something like that? That's cute. And Arts reached 30 subscribers. Neat. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about y'all's successes with subscriber counts going up. That's cool. Blondie usually tracks that for me. He'll let me know when we've hit like another 1,000. I think we reached 274 recently, according to the last time that he brought it up. It's been going up recently. I've noticed a lot of views for the Little in the Loud House full all the episode compilation. Getting maybe like 10,000 views every other day. So that's not bad. A friend recently tried They were doing like a YouTube search and they wanted to see like how soon when they search for Loud House fan animation does our channel stuff pop up. And I think for her it was maybe the third result or fourth result was Little in the Loud House. That was kind of cool. Windows GG is here. Who's Jackie? Jackie is our mascot. And kind of my nickname because a lot of my friends call me Jack. Jackie's too big to grow anymore. I think she's fine at the size she is now. If it makes you feel any better, Animation Rookie, she can alter her size. Like she definitely has a size cap, but if she like needs to shrink down for something, she can. I was thinking of she'd have to shrink down for something I wanted to do Christmas wise with her in like Santa's workshop. Your channel has been recommended to me over 100 times, bro. 100 times. I'm sorry. Isabella Ocampo. ¿Por qué una chica gigante se como un hombre que le baja el pantalón? Que se... I don't know what the rest of that is. I'm sorry. Mañana quiero que haga eso. Isabel, I think if you could use like Google Translate, that would help. Usually, when I respond to comments on YouTube, I have to use Google Translate. I was not speaking Spanish earlier, I was reading Spanish. Andy Duran wouldn't mind Jackie getting a little bigger, and she will. I think next. I think her next size she'd be like not universe, sorry, like solar system sized. Let me try using Google Translate real quick. Let me see how fast I can do it. Yeah, I don't understand this question. I was reading it and like I was translating it in my brain because I know some Spanish and I think, do I not know Spanish? And I just Google translated it and it was exactly what I was thinking and I still don't understand the question. So I'm sorry, Isabella. I can't help you because I don't understand the question, even when I translate it. Maybe you're mistaking me for someone else. Animation Rookie, I would like to see you animate a character in the near future. You know something I have been thinking about doing sometime is a like a challenge to see if I can do an animation or like a mini game or something like within a in a 12-hour stream. Because I was reading up on streaming in YouTube. Uh, that you could stream as much as you want. I think they just record like the first or the last 12 hours. But yeah, make like an all day stream with focusing on like one short animation. I'd have to mentally prepare myself though. I'd have to like have a little cooler with snacks and water so I don't get too distracted. And I got a yoga mat recently, so that would be like a great way to like prevent myself from cramping up. Just like take little 5 minute breaks to like do crunches or like run in place or something like that. That would be a fun challenge, I think. I just have to think of something that people would really want to see. So if I decide to attempt it, I'll probably ask like on Patreon and on the community tab, like an idea for a 30-second animation, two characters. What do we do? Oh, maybe that could be the next. Because some people have been asking like, when are you gonna do another fan art contest? Maybe that could be it. So there are a few people that if they people who have participated in our fan art contests, like if they participated, like I'm just so familiar and I just love their art so much. They probably win. It would be unfair. So that's kind of like why I hate the idea of a fan art contest to begin with. It's not fair for some people. Andy Durant, if you had to make another DC superhero girls video, who would you want to focus on? Who would you grow or shrink? Oh, I already have that actually. It's um it's another Supergirl Red Kryptonite thing. Since I've already done a couple, I wanted to do one with her shrinking while she's trying to carry Wonder Woman. And maybe I'll add something with Bumblebee as the search and rescue. Try to find where Tiny Supergirl is. Color does that need to be? Oh, that color looks good actually. Yeah, I noticed with some character designs, if like their eyebrows go into their hair and they have very dark hair, they'll usually change the color. Yeah, that looks good. Not sure about the color for her eyeshadow though. I want to play around with this. Maybe purple looks better. I wonder what, maybe darker lip color. Uh oh, maybe dark red for the lip outline. Doesn't look super great yet. Gonna have to play around with it for a bit. Oh, that looks a little better. Maybe if I made it the underline though. Yeah, it looks a little better. Da, da, da. Um, I can see you. Oh, to Animator rig. Yeah, I'll try to do that sometime. Last question before I go to sleep. Batman or Superman? Batman. Oh, I love Batman. I mean, growing up, I saw the Batman the animated series. I saw Superman's animated series that came not too long after that. And Batman's just better in every way. He's just more interesting. He has a better rogues gallery. And he has better movies. I don't know. Maybe the reason I don't like Superman is the same reason I don't like a ton of anime characters because they do the OP thing, which gets really boring and uninteresting. At least with Superman, he has kryptonite, and I know there's like a ton of characters, like in Shonen Jump series that have like their own kryptonite. Like Luffy sinks in the ocean, but that's something that doesn't really happen, or it's not a big concern for him a lot of the time, from what I've noticed. Goku for a long time had that thing with his tail that was like an exploitable weakness, but then they just chopped it off and yeah, Batman. Batman all the way. Giorno is the animator's fave. Let me see. How do I delete this? Da, da, da. Remove message. There we go. That's cool. 30 minutes have passed. Thank you, Blondie. I'll come out. Oh, come on. Anyone a Superman guy? Sorry, animation rookie. I like Supergirl, though. She's pretty cool. Tiny Supergirl in. If it was shrunken Bumblebee's palm, that would be even better. It'd be like Dust Supergirl. That'd be cute. Landon Landon says, so I thought about it. If you did Bluey, why not make Chili, Bandit, Bluey, and Bingo giant and have to protect the city? Only if it was like in the confines of a game that they were playing. Though I don't think they usually do a lot of stuff with like imagination stuff unless they're dreaming. Yeah, the only Bluey thing I can think of so far that I'd even attempt to do for the channel would just be making a Giantina because that episode was cute. The other issue I'd have with Bluey and Bingo is just like the same issue that I have with doing South Park stuff. It's just so hard. Uh, like with South Park, they just have such excellent writing and jokes. Like the only way I do South Park stuff is one if I could mimic the style like really well, which is pretty hard. And two, if I just did it like as a compilation of Kenny getting killed. Like, oh my god, you killed Kenny. Because then I wouldn't really have to write a whole lot. It's just come up with different ways to kill Kenny. Yeah, with Bluey, it's just so hard. Plus, a lot of the charm I think comes from it's an Australian program. I don't think I have a lot of. I don't know if I have any Australian voice actors. If I did something, maybe it would be like Dream Bluey, and because I really like that sequence they did when there was that really cool dream sequence and like she burst out of the earth. That was cool. How about Goku or Superman? No, definitely Superman over Goku. At least Superman still has an exploitable weakness. I don't know if Goku has that. One of my favorite things I've seen on the internet was a video. I think it was Death Battles, and Superman beat Goku, and I think that upset a lot of anime fans, and that made me happy. Yay, Superman! I think they actually did a rematch with on Death Battles Goku versus Superman, and he still beat Goku. Not too wild about this gold color, so this might change. I'm getting like C3PO vibes. I'll leave it red because they're in emergency mode. Maybe I can add a glow to it. Let me see. Yeah, she's invincible or invisible. So it'd be cool if she had like a design. Like if Bluey imagined that or was dreaming that she was real. Let me add an extra glow here. Inner glow. Let's try a white glow. Let's see how that looks. Not working the way I thought it would. Try to remove this. Let's see. Oh, I made this a group. That's not what I want at all. Let me make this into a graphic. Microbots. Oh, I'm missing some things here. Are you gonna make anime? It's so hard for me to do anime. Are we gonna see more of David and Danny's parents? Yeah. Whenever I get to work on this particular project, I did want to have some scenes with their mom and dad. Basically, talking about the accomplishments they've made with their shrink technology, but also maybe trying not to mention that their latest success was from a lab accident. There we go. Maybe we need to add a blur to this. Let me see how that looks. All right. The family tree, says Lisa Loud. They don't have the biggest family. It's not like Loud House kind of size. Firewolf the Wolfkin's here. Hello. Oh, this guy's green. Yeah, for the corporate video, I kind of wanted to do something where it's like they're talking about how much anxiety people have about AI, and that their solution is just to make the AI smaller, smaller and more manageable. Hmm. She might look better without the eyeshadow. All right. I feel like I still need to play around with some of the color here, but this is pretty good so far. And I definitely need to definitely need to start putting the layers. All right, so front layer, her hand, and her head. Is this maybe too big? make a duplicate of this because I'm going to be playing around with some of the shapes here. A little finagling. No plans for this one for a little while. But I did get one of our music guys to make like some corporate synergy music for it. Like the music goes da, 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 da. Like here at Rose Tech, we care about the consumer. Don't believe the stuff you hear about lab accidents and people shrinking to near microscopic size. Because here at Rose Tech, we care. Oh, this is looking nice. Still feel like I need to make some touches with the color palette here and the line work. Um, yeah, but overall, it's looking decent. Corporate music with Mesoamerican vibe. Oh my god, that would have been perfect. I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask Renee to give it a Mesoamerican feel. Next time. Thank you, Crazed Core. And there's definitely something here that I need to add or reshape, but like I said earlier, it's good to sometimes walk away, or something I've noticed. I do this sometimes. I'll uh, I'll go to bed. I'll revisit something I'm working on, like for a project, and I'll be looking at it with like a different clarity, you know. And either inspiration will strike, or I'll look at it and say, it's good enough. You're overthinking it. The heck did I do here? Oh, that's right. One of her hair pieces did not migrate when I was moving around parts. Yeah, with this piece, I'm definitely starting to feel like I need to walk away from it for a bit, come back to it and see what happens. It reminded me of KK Condor. Oh, is that from Animal Crossing? I love that music. All right, I'm starting to feel like Seamus right now. It's like all the pieces are here. Uh, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Saving. All right, 50 minutes have passed. I think I'll work on this a little bit. This was actually a character someone designed a while back for like a little contest I was doing. This was like early before even the channel. And they came up with this character, Penelope. It was kind of a proto idea for Danny's babysitter before Jade. And since I wanted to expand a bit more on Jade, since a lot of people like her, like why not give her a love interest? Although Penelope's original design was more pink, and this Penelope is gonna be a little bit more gothy. All right, no color palette for this one, so I'm just gonna be sort of playing around with colors, see what contrasts well. Oh my goodness, my I was talking with my dad earlier today, and he was talking about how when he was in high school, he uh, he was learning about arts and contrasts and stuff like that. And he came from the old country, the old country, very rural kind of uh, a country, and yeah, he was talking about how when he got to high school, he had an art class that actually had art supplies, and they were learning about contrast and symmetry. Like they put paint, like they were using water paints to basically paint one side of the paper. They'd fold it and make a symmetrical piece of art. And when he was telling me about this, explaining symmetry and stuff like that, I told him that what he explained that he did in high school, that's what I did when I was in kindergarten. I remember that lesson, uh, being in kindergarten, everyone in their little art smocks, uh, learning how symmetry works. Oh, I just thought that was kind of funny that something for him that he was learning in high school that was something I already did when I was in kindergarten. Naruto, I know Titan TV Man, I know Poppy Playtime, I know all the the memeiest characters around for that's on the internet, but I'm I'm from a different time. They just do not appeal to me. I'm sorry. A friend was trying to convince me that I should do something with like Jackie and and Skibbity Toilet and the Titan TV person. I think there's a female version also. Uh, so maybe. If I get in like a real crazy random mood, just like I'll drop everything and do something with with these characters. Skibbity Jackie, Titan TV Jackie. Oh my god, maybe I'll do that for the banner for next month. I'll do that for the banner and I'll say this is the only skibbity thing this channel's gonna ever get. Red larvae. Oi 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 says oi oi oi. Fire fire fire. I'm gonna assume that fire means caliente. I think. Oh, I just read your comment, Rory. I think the joke here might be that instead of giving Jade some lovely poetic words to say, he'll maybe comment on her earwax and she'll get mad. Family of three is here, and they say they're wilt. And Skibbity Toilet is here, saying Skibbity. Is that how Skibbity Toilet talks? Skibbity Toilet just says Skibbity Skibbity? Skibbity. Skibbity. Skibbity Toilet. I don't know why Skibbity is something. And I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Oop, gotta step away for 1 minute. The pie's in the oven. Gotta take the pie out of the oven. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Um, yeah, it was one of those Marie Callender's pies. They're so good. The chicken pot pie. Like they make a bunch of frozen foods and they're like okay-ish, most of them. It's like whatever, but their pies are just. I think that's their big money maker because that's a quality pie. All right, getting close to wrapping up. Um, I think tonight for the community tab, I'll actually see if anyone has any ideas for like if I did an animation project from scratch, like what would it be? if I decided to go to be crazy and like do a 12-hour stream just focusing on animating something. Like, hey, pick two characters. What are they doing? 1 hour has passed. Thank you, Blondie. Something for a 30-second animation, I'll say. And yeah, I'll animate from start to finish. I'll have my I'll show my whole desktop, and then you could all see start to finish. Because I know some of you especially want to see like how the animation is exported, how it goes from being like an animate file to being a movie file. Blondie's a bit of a movie file. He loves movies. I don't know when I do this challenge though. It'd have to be a month that I'm very ahead with projects, which I'm actually pretty close for next month. I have, yeah, I do have a couple of projects that are like just about ready. Yeah, so I'll ask that in the community tab, look for some ideas. I'll pick some of my favorite ones. When I say favorites, I mean ones that in my brain I'm thinking I can do this. I actually attempted to do one of these kinds of 12-hour beats before with Mega Man games. I wanted to. This was like years ago. I wanted to see if I could, how long it would take me to beat all the robot masters from like the original 6 games. And I tried recording it, but I had recording issues, so I stopped. Yeah, this could be a fun challenge. I don't remember what I was using. There used to be all kinds of like stuff for streaming your video games, but nowadays it's just so much easier. Yeah, this wouldn't be video games. It would be just what I what did I do on my desktop. Maybe your part for the Wacky Races reanimated. That could be something. Oh, that could be a good way to promote it, actually. I like the way you think, Lisa Loud. Was it Lisa Loud that said that? Yeah, it was Lisa Loud. That's why you're the genius. Yeah, that would be a good way to promote. And there's some like for the Wacky Races reanimated thing that I wanted to do. I think I have like a little over think 110, 120 scenes. But a lot of them are like really short. Like there's some that are like 5 seconds long. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. But if I did that, sadly, I don't know if I can do one with giant material. I don't want to like claim the best ones. Maybe I could pick a random scene and then add like inch high private eye to it. Yeah, thank you for that idea, Lisa. Fire, I know which one you're talking about because I've recently started rewatching the reboot series. I think you're talking about the one where they're in Italy and they keep getting all this hospitality treatment from the Italian folk there, just shoveling food into their mouths. That was pretty funny. But no, the only idea I've got buzzing around in my head right now that involves something like that is Chun Li. I like that idea of Chun Li trying a new fighting style, trying to fight like E Honda. Is there anyone that knows a lot about Street Fighter? Can you tell me what kind of relationship that Chun Li and E Honda have? I feel like anytime I've seen them in like animated media, it's usually like they're good friends. Rory, it sounds like you're describing a belly button butler. I want you to buttle my belly button. Buttle it. I wonder if this should just be red. How's that look? That looks kind of cool. All right, and last touch. I'm going to add some pink here. All right. Getting very close to wrapping up. So in a bit, I'll take a look at any comments that I may have missed, or if I missed one of your comments and you really needed me to respond, uh, please comment again. I'm going to be calling it a night soon. We might get online, see if anyone's up, and maybe do a little gaming. I like to game with my bro around this night, around this time, usually. We've been playing Helldivers 2, and been trying out Grounded. It's so far like way more fun than in Small Lands. All right. Let me take a look. Oops, what the heck happened here? Oh, all right. These will be a cute couple of characters. Let's see. Penelope Pitstop sister is Giant. Yeah, that's a pretty good. Oh yeah, you're talking about the animatic. The Flynn Baxter family says hi. Na, na, na. When you make Chun Li fat, I hope to see her wear that sumo outfit. Uh, I'm not gonna do anything special with it. More or less just like what E Honda wears. Maybe a combination of like what E Honda wears and what Chun Li normally wears. I worry if I'll ever commit myself to learn animations because I never have the motivation. When I finally do get my motivation back, it always goes away. I'd say try not to do like a really big project if you have motivation issues. Just try to do something small. It could be like just an expression change. It could be a turn. It could be like an attack animation sprite for a video game, and yeah, just rack up a lot of little victories, and that could help with your motivation. And I'm seeing emotes. I'm gonna say that's Mr. Frog versus Toilet. Crazy Score says nice color palette. Thank you very much. All right, thank you everyone for being here late at night. Thank you for helping me talk through some ideas. I love this. I will see you when I see you. If I decide to do another stream, maybe it'll be on Sunday. Um, I do have another day for the Lisa Simpson video game, so maybe I'll do that before I try doing a drawing stream, drawing Rory Ocelot's characters. Um, but yeah, have a nice night. Thank you everyone for dropping in, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.